a little bit behind. Man, second day in a row. You know what? I've got a bit of time in my head because of all the stuff that's going on. But I think I'm going to go back to my old schedule. Because normally by now I'll be done. You know, and I'm 9 miles into this 7-mile meditative jog. And, you know, I got 3 more miles to go, really. So every situation that occurs around me, I always use it as a leverage to what I can learn. You know, the only thing that came into my head right now is clarity. You know, I'm just amazed about how human beings, whether we realize it or not, we are a community to an extent, but we don't take it serious also to an extent. You know, it's funny when they say virus, stay home, everybody stay home. You know, but when they say something else, come together, you know, march for love, do this. It's very hard to get people to actually come together to realize we're all one, regardless of all our historical past. You know, it is a very harsh reality to actually get hold of, you know, because of the hatred that has come with all these things. But I truly believe as human beings, we breathe underneath the same full moon, like what's good, the full moon that's on right now, and it just amazes me. So I'm just taking my time with this whole situation also. I'm not rushing to go out. I'm just really taking my time, you know, just rolling with it. And like everyone else, this is my environment actually, woman. You know, cars are flying everywhere. I wouldn't say flying. Certain people are going to work, you know, going by their day. And I'm out here doing my thing. The grasses are turning green. You know, so you can hear the noises. It's gone a little quiet. You know, but the whole thing behind it is clarity. You know, I went to the store yesterday. I wouldn't say I got emotional, but I was just like, I was taken by surprise. You know, then I began to write this morning, which I usually do to write. You know, I write. That's how I say my prayers, you know. Like I could write to my eyes, my spine, you know, because I see God inside of me. My Creator's right here. So I write to those veins that keeps me alive, my lower back. And it's really amazing how communicating with your body is. So I write to them, then I wrote, you know, for all this situation to get situated. And I kid you not, by the time I turned around by my 8-mile marker, the only thing that can come into my head is the word clarity. That's the only word that I can hear in my head. Clarity. That's all I could hear. You know, it's really funny. That's all I could hear after that, because there's just something about getting up early in the morning, having time for yourself. It just gives you, yeah. These guys, you ain't catching me on this road tomorrow again. Biscuit that. It's all too noisy. There's just something about that. Jogging, meditation, it just gives you that clarity. You know, because we're all human. You go into that mood that everyone needs because there's energy surrounding you. But by the time I turn around at my 8-mile marker and I have a little spot that I've been staying there, I'll do like a little meditation, you know, like I will point the camera to there's some words and some churches that I always go by, and I get wisdom from everybody. I don't limit my belief system to just one. I pick the one that suits me, but I do know at the end of the day, we are all trying to do the same thing. So I'm not really into all that. Yeah, this is this, and that's one of the things that the reason why I laugh at religion, because we're too separated. That's not what it's all about. God is in everything in our eyes. So I said my little meditation there, point the camera to that little word, all that word said, pray for what help. That's just it. That's all you need to ponder. We can't deny the fact about what's going on, but we could also not let it define our emotions. Because when we let this situation define our emotion, it's going to be a hard recovery. So if you would, I'm just running my mouth right here. Find something, that create peace in you. This is the time to exercise, read more. This is the time to read spiritual texts. Like literally, like some of the things that I'm talking about right here, it's pretty much you can go to all these gurus and pay for it. But it's a free information. This is the intersection that I'm at. I'm actually standing right here. I like that sign right there too, because I like standing at this traffic light. That's how I get my rest. That bad boy is making all those noises. So being at this traffic light like this, I do a lot of, I won't say stretching, but I just kind of just look. And that's the thing about running late sometimes. Now there's cars everywhere. So normally, over here, I would have been gone in 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. 2 minutes. It's amazing this world. How life is still going on. This is the time to come together with your loved one and friends. Life is still going on at the moment. Everything is okay. Everything is going to be all right. See, this is how I cheat when I'm running. I like the traffic light because I don't go to the traffic light and start bouncing. I wait for that light. I look for an excuse for that light to turn. I gotta acknowledge everybody while I'm doing this meditative job, because this is not even a run for me. Like I always say, this is a pure meditation. It's like I go into this space that I cannot even explain. I cannot explain that space. I'm blown away by the whole yoga, the meditation with it. It amazes me, the human body. But I want to say, let's think positive. We cannot deny what's going on, but we have the power to control our emotions. We know everything that's going on. And this thing, a lot of time, if you're just sitting around and not doing nothing, it can really weigh you down, but you will not realize it subconsciously. Because especially for a lot of people who have never really faced hard times before, or lived in a country that has gone through stuff like this over and over, it can be detrimental to the brain. For some of us who are lucky, we've lived around the world, we've lived in different countries, we've lived in different cultures, and we've actually seen things that is very similar to this. So it's almost just like, just a continuation. But I kid you not, the first time all this experience happened, it was a shock to the brain, like, holy mother biscuit. So that's okay. This is the time to practice being mindful. This is the time to watch your mind, the emotions. And especially, let me see what this is. Yes sir, Alafia. This is the time to watch the whole energy around you. The This is that time, because when it is funny because, like I always say, being proud of who you are in your culture is what makes you human, regardless of what people say. It's just like in the whole environment that I was raised in, my Ifa tradition, my Ifa culture, I was never taught to dislike any ideology. I was never thought to judge other people's ideology. We don't even, it's not even in a topic. When I go around my traditional beliefs, it's not a topic about the religion. So when I stepped out of it and I began to be around the Western culture, I was a little shocked about, the judgmental that comes into it. But still, we were not allowed to participate in those things. And that's just the way I've lived life. And it was very difficult before because you judge all the time. But in this kind of situation, we are all humans. Let's all rise up, The daylight is actually coming out right now. The daylight is actually coming out. And you can see behind that cloud, there's the sun right there. Beautiful sun that we can see. So the same thing with this situation right here. In this situation, behind it, there's a lesson. We've got to remember that what's going on right now. Let me see this. Yes sir, Rumila has got it. Yes sir, I kid you all. This is probably mile 1000 and something. I don't even know this year already. But like I always say, behind that cloud there's a sunshine. But we just gotta get hold of it. And it's funny how we come in this different spiritual form. Some of us, we spread this message on our feet while we're moving, but it's not something that we're used to in this modern day. Because I kid you not, if I tell you I knew how I get up in the morning and put in all these miles in my body, I would literally be lying to you, because I do not know how. Like I said, I have literally put almost 40,000 miles on this body. Blown away by it. But I just think for me, it's just my journey, because I don't know where it came from, and I embrace it, and that's why it's not a competition for me. But it's just a way of me to meditate and pray. It's been something that I've done for over 15 years, where I cannot even believe it. It started out as an exercise and voila. So I'm going to leave it like that. It gives me clarity. Like I said, by the time I turn around at that 8-mile marker, I can't even believe it. What I've seen is like the same way this daylight is coming out, that shift of energy is lifting. I can feel that energy of all those virus just moving away, just shifting away. I truly believe, I just know that whole energy of that virus. I can truly see everything shifting away. So it's just amazing. So I'm gonna just leave it like that. I got like about another 2.5 miles to finish this 12-mile meditative jog. And golly, I am so grateful, to my ancestors. I'm really, really, really grateful. This is the best time to be alive. And as biscuit as it might sound, I truly mean this from the bottom of my heart. I really, truly, I feel wealthy. I think the universe has given me everything that I needed, regardless of how we may look at it. I truly believe I'm wealthy. I think I've got so much wealth. It is beyond me that is what's spreading to others. So today I'm going to leave it alone, and please don't get caught up with this emotion. Let us transfer that energy to each other and heal ourselves. We cannot let this emotion get us. We are not denying the fact, But we also know in human history, in every single spiritual text that I've read, they have shared many, many stories to the one that is occurring at the present. So I'm gonna say, take a yoga class, breathe into the body, watch what you eat, watch what you drink. As a matter of fact, watch when you drink them and when you eat them. Till next time, I'm gonna say, I share one love.